evening drive. My wife and I were out all day yesterday. We went to Pedernales Falls, Johnson City, Fredericksburg, and the wind is just, it's strong today too, so I didn't even really want to go on and ride, but the wind was so strong it just beat you to death. We had a nice ride though, and I just stuck the GoPro on the back fender and shot some that way. And anyway, I got home and changed my oil in the bike second time. The first time I had the 4,000 mile check done, serviced by a Honda dealer, and I'm not convinced. I know they changed the oil, but I'm not convinced they put in a new filter. So I bought some Rotella T6 and a Fram oil filter, and I took the old oil filter off. It was a Honda filter, and I compared it to the Fram one. It's made for high velocity and a little bit longer, but the holes that actually for the oil to flow to were bigger on the Fram than it was on the Honda filter, so it's going to have a little bit better oil flow. And I used the Rotella T6, and I can tell the difference already. The bike is quieter, runs a little smoother. So I went back today and got, they were on sale for like $19.57 a gallon. So I went today and I went to one Walmart and they were all out. So I went to the other Walmart close to my house and they had 3 gallons left. So I bought all 3 gallons and bought a couple oil filters, one for my car, one for my wife's car. So I'm going to change my own oil and use synthetic. I've always used synthetic in my wife's car because it's a Cadillac, but I never used a synthetic in my car before, and I'm going to use it this time. But it's just, you know, when you have it done somewhere, it's like $90, and I can do it for, you know, $25. So, and you know, the auto parts stores and even Walmart will take your old oil and recycle it for you. So I'll just put it back in the gallon jugs and take it there and drop it off. So it makes it a lot easier. I always used to change my own oil in the cars years ago. Now that I'm older, I've always just taken them to have it done, and I'm going to start doing it myself again just because I have car ramps to drive this thing on. So I'm going to drive them up on the ramps, change it myself, and then just go drop off the old oil. It's going to be just save me a ton of money. Anyway, they were out riding yesterday, and a lot of the blue bonnets were out. You don't see too many right here, but we saw a 1431 coming out of Marble Falls. They were just overflowing. The roads were overflowing with the wildflowers. But I'm heading away from the sun because the sun's setting behind me, so kind of going the other way, just the lighting's a little bit better. I don't see too many flowers out right now that are on this highway. Just a nice ride. The wind usually dies down a little bit in the evenings. Still in shorts and a t-shirt. I think it's like it's 81 right now. It's cooling off a little bit. Get a little too warm for March. It's like 86. I think at one point it was 91 yesterday when we were riding. It's just I don't want it to get too warm yet. You know, about 75 is perfect. Johnson City yesterday, we were in a lot of traffic because they snaked us around the ranch before we got to LBJ's house. Never went in the house, but anyway, there's a big, huge, I don't know, bicycle race, and the bicycles were blocking all the traffic, and we had to snake around through there, and it was just really so nice. The first time my my temp gauge is usually right there, just a click, click under half, and I noticed it actually went up to a click above half when I was sitting in that traffic, and once the fans kicked on, it dropped back down. But I was thinking, it hasn't gone that high before. So I pulled off the side and opened the canister of the coolant, and it didn't even read on the dipstick, but it would never overheat. But so I went to Walmart and I got the Super Tech, and it's supposed to be safe for all aluminum motors, so I bought that, and it took about, I don't know if it took maybe a pint. It didn't take much, but I just feel better that it's topped off, and I'll check it again when I get home. I didn't buy the Honda, as long as it doesn't have the it's safe for all motors, like aluminum, whatever. So I think it's probably going to be just fine. And it was maybe $8.87 for a gallon versus, if you bought Honda coolant, it'd be like $10 a quart. So hopefully it'll be just fine. It's safe for all engines, aluminum and whatever, and these are aluminum motors. Anyway, I'll turn it back on in a little while. Hey, you hear that wind? I thought I'd come over to Georgetown again. It's a good time of night, good time of evening to look at some of these. This town's got some really old homes, and people keep them up just beautiful. Well, not that one so much, but down in this historic district, the homes are just beautiful. Really cool. Look at how old, and they're just kept up so nice. Some of them look like mansions. I'll go down this street on 29. They're real pretty down here too. Yep, stoplight. Hold on. Hey, I'm sitting at that stoplight and it's not turning green. It took another car to come up there to help turn it green for me. Old homes, they're so cool. Look at that one. Gotta keep my head, look out the corner of my eye to see where I'm going. I might drive through this old university up here. This is Southwestern University in Georgetown. It's a small university, but it's pretty old. Kind of cool. A really quiet here, first time in a while, but this looks like dorms. Yeah, it goes this way. Wait, this is a one-way street? I don't think so. No. Just didn't want to go into the sun. Kind of a cool place. The old Texas stone. I don't know if it's a Methodist university or Baptist university. I don't know. St. Edwards. No, it's actually, no, it's not St. Edwards. I'm sorry. It's Georgetown. Kind of a cool campus. Bigger than you think. Oh, speed bumps, Lord. Here's the sports complex. I think my son, when he played his freshman year in college, actually came down here from Abilene and played here, and I was taking pictures of him. He actually got the pitch. Anyway, turn it back on. I'll go through, look some more of those homes. Lord, I was going into the sun. See, not all the homes are huge, but they're all kept up really nice. Well, maybe I went down the wrong street, but these homes are kept up nice. So Georgetown is a cool little place. Got to turn into the sun, so I'll turn. The street has some old historic homes. And a new one too. Nope, just fixed up. Yeah, I'll go through downtown again. It's a good time. Yeah, I was kind of blinded going straight into the sun. It took me a while to get rid of that white spot in my eyes. This is downtown Georgetown again. It's a pretty cool little town. I've been through here before, but it's just cute. Buildings are cute. I'll turn right here. This is a square again. I just turned this way so I didn't have to go into the sun again. I haven't been down that road. That doesn't go too much. They're doing the remodeling to the old courthouse. Yeah, go straight. What's down here? People hanging out. See, there's an old house there too. Big, huge house. Oh, law offices. That's cool. They're so cool. Anyway, now I'll turn it. Oh, look at that. Got an old castle. I don't know what that is. I used to ride a a mountain bike, and I'd ride trails on Brushy Creek. And when we had a flood over there, believe it or not, we had a flood over there maybe 10 years, or not even 10 years ago, but I had to come over here, and you can ride for 10 miles one direction. I think I rode from here all the way out to the Georgetown lake, and it just goes for miles. You got to bring a lot of water with you because you'll die. And actually, believe it or not, on a lot of these trails there are water fountains. This is pretty through here. People are out enjoying the evening. I don't know why they got the road closed. Gonna hit somebody, buddy. Slow down. It's a park. See what's down there. The sun's kind of over there, so hopefully I won't be driving right into it. See the trails right there. A lot of it is like crushed granite, some of it's concrete. And now I'm going right into the sun. This kind of sucks. Oh well, turn it off. Haven't been down this road. Ooh, bumpy. Sorry for bouncing, but been down this road before. It's just kind of out of Georgetown going towards Weir, W-E-I-R. I've never been out there. Got some goofy truck up here. I'm trying to stay away so I don't just see the back of his truck. Nice part of the evening. What is it? 82 still, but oh man, it's a lot cooler. Feels great. Ooh, something smells. So one thing I noticed about riding on a motorcycle, you smell everything. Dead animals, rotting dead animals, just terrible smells. In the car you don't smell it so much, except skunks. Weir, city limit, 450 people. I guess that was it. Where's the 450 people? Idiot's passing me in the double yellow, and I'm not going. Now he's sandblasting me with dirt. Idiot. Gonna go by him too. I hope he crashes. Serve him right. Now this must be Weir coming up here. Yeah, it's gotta be. Looks like all mobile homes. Wow, look at this idiot. Oh, look at him. Oh my God. What an idiot. He was couldn't wait, and he had to turn there driving in the other lane. Some people are just stupid. Can't fix stupid. Wow, Weir's got a gas station. Walburg. That's the other town I was thinking of. I might have to go check that out. You're on a tandem bike. I'm going to turn around and go to Walburg. I've never been there before either. Now, I was talking earlier in this video that I just changed my oil last night and went. This is only the second oil change this bike has ever had. It's still fairly new. I got 8,500 miles on it, but I just changed the oil, and I used the Rotella T6 full synthetic, and I can tell already that I'll never go back to regular motor oil. I mean, the synthetic, it just feels smoother and quieter, and I don't get the clunky shifting like I did before. So we'll see how that works out. It just feels good though. I kind of like it the way it feels. It just feels quieter. Well, this is kind of pretty. You're out in the middle of nowhere. It's like the plowed the fields. I don't know if they planted yet. Can't really tell. It doesn't look like it. Well, maybe they did. It's some pretty smaller. They probably did plant already. Usually you can kind of tell. Looks like they did. There's a lot of cotton around here. When we go get more in the summer, you'll see all these fields pop up, and you'll see white cotton balls all over. It'll be pretty interesting. I'll do some riding around with that. Ew, you hear that wind? Lord, it's just blasting me from the right-hand side. It's still windy. I don't know where this wind is coming from, but it makes the riding suck. Shield down a little bit. I don't know if that'll help at all. I'll turn it off. See when I come into Walburg. Now, this is Walburg coming up. I've never been here, so we'll see what this looks like. Might not be much to it. Used to work with a guy I only stayed there 3 months. It just so many hours. I said I can't do this anymore. And he used to live here in Walburg. Maybe this is it. There's some blue bonnets over there if you can see them. Oh, that's a cool. What is that? Look at that cuisine. It's a restaurant now. How cool is that? I guess this is Walburg. Oh, check out the old buildings over here. It's pretty cool. There's a restaurant there. I don't know what that is. Guess that was Walburg. Really small. Yeah, turn it off. Now, I was watching the news. I don't. If you watch my videos, you hear me talk about Interstate 35. That's it right there. But this is a good part. But it's under so much construction that just last week, 2 trucks collided in Salado, and they hit the bridge pillars, and that entire bridge dropped on Interstate 35. So it was closed for I don't know how long, but Interstate 35 was closed in both directions in Salado because the trucks dropped that bridge, and I think it killed one of them. So truckers are just dangerous as hell on this highway. There's some blue bonnets if you can see them. And there's talk in the news about not allowing any more trucks on Interstate 35, so that means they're going to have an alternative route, because right now this interstate is the only thing that goes from San Antonio all the way to Dallas. It is the only highway, so it's a major truck route, and I mean, it's dangerous as hell because the trucks, I mean, they're horrible, and they'll leapfrog all along the highway, which is just 2 lanes, and you'll have, miles and miles of traffic behind them, and people get pissed off, and so they start driving nuts to get around these trucks, and it's a mess. So it's been like this for 30 years, and it's getting worse because it's more and more traffic, but hopefully they'll have an alternative. They have an alternative to go around to Austin. It's this highway here. It's 130, but it costs a trucker like $90 to bypass Austin, and that's just outrageous. Our toll roads here are so expensive that you can't drive on them because it's not even us that owns the toll roads. It's companies from other countries built these toll roads, so they're collecting all the money. Which is, can you believe that? Which is kind of crazy. You're not even Texas roads. But anyway, they're so outrageous. When we built 183A by my house, it was to begin with, it only went for like 1 mile, and it was $2.50 to go 1 mile on the toll road. Can you believe that? And it's still like, if you have a text tag, it's like 50 cents every couple miles now, but it's still, if you don't have a text tag, it's going to cost you $1 a mile. Or $1 every couple miles. So I hate toll roads, especially in this town. They're just, it's highway robbery. Anyway, I guess I'll get off my little rant. Beautiful time, and I look at the sunset. I'm going to do this without running a red light. It's still green. The gorgeous sunset over there. The Honda place over there. So when I start changing my own oil, it costs me $250 for my 4,000 mile oil change and check, and I'm not even sure they change the oil filter. So I'm doing my own from now on. It's easy to do. Just drive my bike up on my ramps, and the whole thing's up in the air. It's so easy. Anyway, getting kind of dark. Kind of pretty. You can see the sun setting. Maybe once I get on top of this hill, you'll see a little bit. Kind of a pretty pink, orange sky. It's usually a lot prettier if there are any kind of clouds in the sky, but we haven't had any clouds in a few days. Over when I was coming south. It's pretty much going down now. Yeah, I think I lost it. I've been talking to my wife about getting a trailer to pull behind this thing, because we carry a lot of, my whole trunk, both trunks are full of riding gear, and if I got riding gear, when we stop somewhere, we can't put our helmets. They're gonna move stuff around just to fit them in the, I think I got a 9 cubic foot trunk in the back. So I'm talking to her about a trailer, and we saw a guy pulling one in Fredericksburg, and it was the one I've been looking at, that big square aluminum box. I think USA Trailers makes them, the Lumina XL or whatever. But anyway, I told her, hey, that's the trailer I wanted, and it really didn't look good behind that Goldwing Trike. You could see how it was angled down, and the trailer just rides so high. It's a big box, and it just kind of rides. So I told her, well, they make another one that has the Goldwing, tail lights. Excuse me, tail lights in it. So I think they only come in black or white, and then you can have them painted. But so now I talked her into that. I think it's like $2,400. So I kind of got her talked into that because the other one's so ugly. But anyway, she's doing all of our house. She's doing all wood floors. So she says you're going to have to wait until like April or May, because they're going to use the garage to throw a lot of our furniture in while they do the floors. So that's cool, as long as I get it before I talk her into taking any trips. The first trip I want to take is Three Sisters down Medina, in that area, Medina, Texas, and it's supposed to be a really pretty road, and if the bluebonnet's out, it'll be nice. And then I think in June I'd like to take a trip either the Colorado $1 Million Highway, and I'm going to need a trailer for that because we're going to have to carry a couple suitcases and throw all of our riding gear back there. I'll have to get her a rain suit. But anyway, we just got so much stuff to... I mean, even when we ride together, we both have jackets, pants, pant liners, jacket liners. I carry a sweatshirt just in case it gets cool. And, you know, just so much different riding gear, so you're not stuck out and the weather changes and you're freezing, and so you're, you know, just protected. So if we ever travel anywhere, you gotta have somewhere to carry all your clothes. So I think that trailer is 19 cubic feet, and it's pretty. It rides low, so it probably trailers pretty well instead of, you know, snaking all around that really tall ones. I mean, I'm sure they don't snake around, but they're not real attractive, but they are inexpensive. So anyway, get a trailer, and I might have to have it painted to match this color blue, so it would really look nice if it did match, but I don't know what a paint job would cost on it. Anyway, I'm getting close to getting home, so I'll sign off for now.